Hey guys, Thunder E here, and I'm at the Samsung Galaxy Note7 event. They just announced this brand new device from Samsung, and we're going to listen and hear from a bunch of YouTubers what they think about the Galaxy Note7. Do they like it? What do they think about the feel, the waterproofing, all that fun stuff. So I'm just going to shut up and let them tell you.
Honestly, it's not really anything that groundbreaking. I mean, the iris scanner is pretty cool, but the one thing that I like about it is that it's actually pretty fast. But really, it's another Note device that happens to have curves on the back and the front, which makes it a really nice phone to hold. But overall, I just don't really think that it's all that groundbreaking. A lot of people are going to buy it for sure because they want the latest. But if you have a Note 5 like I do in my pocket right now, you're kind of in a good place already.
I don't know who this is already by now, but yeah, the Note7 is pretty interesting. I think it's not the most revolutionary phone, but it's kind of bringing back some key features from the Note. We're getting back expandable storage, which I think is pretty big, and we're getting 64GB storage, which is pretty cool. I like the iris scanner portion, and I like that it's dust and water resistant, but it's kind of not, I think, the big revolutionary or big risk that we usually see from Samsung when they usually use the Galaxy Note. Usually use the Galaxy Note 4, so they're going to sell a whole lot, but excited, but not as excited as I wanted to be.
To me, I think it's, the phone to beat this season. You know, they've added the water resistance, and I like the S7. Great phone, great camera, and you know, some new additions to it, the iris scanner, the dual curve edges, they're all really nice, but I guess this is the phone to beat. It's coming up right now, so who knows what else is going to come out, but Note 7 definitely forward moving for Samsung.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Lon, and this is my quick thoughts on the Galaxy Note 7, and to me it's probably the most refined Galaxy Note we've seen so far. There's nothing too crazy or overly exciting about it, but it's not really missing anything. It has pretty much everything that you would want in a smartphone. It's got a big display, a really great camera, fast processor, micro SD card expansion, water resistance, USB Type-C, so it's hitting all the right marks, and it's got the iris scanner, so that's pretty cool too. But other than that, there's really nothing too overwhelming about it, but it is a really good phone, and if that's what you want a really overall really solid package, it's going to do that for you.
What's up guys, it's Danny. Just looked at the Note 7 here at the event, and I think pretty much the big thing about it is that it's pretty much a Galaxy S7 Edge with a pen. I mean, I think you can probably sum it up with that. Now, there's some cool stuff like HDR support on the panel. I think that's nice, but I guess you really can't complain because, I mean, the Galaxy S7 Edge is a nice phone, but I don't think there's too much innovation here. I think it's just an evolution of what they're doing anyway. So I think if you have like a Galaxy S7 or S7 Edge, I really don't think this phone's really going to be worth it. I don't think a lot of people are blown away by any means by this thing, but it's definitely going to be a solid choice. But I think I'm a little underwhelmed like a lot of the other people are, but I mean, I think it still can be a solid option though.
So my thoughts on the Note 7. I've had a couple days to think about this, and I think that Samsung has a hit with a qualifier. I think it's a hit for common folks. I think it's a hit for mainstream folks who want a really powerful device that's a little bigger than normal and has a few more capabilities. I think the hardcore Note fans are going to be a little bit put off because we're not getting that removable battery back, and that's never coming back, so they have to get over that. But it's not really that easy to stand out on specs anymore. This spec sheet is almost identical to the S7 spec sheet. And the waterproofing is nice. The waterproof S Pen is really nice. The waterproof wall full of waterproof phones is great. But you know, I feel like people have seen that before. I feel like hardcore Note fans are used to their devices really, really being special. And this, well, a lot of people are going to see it as an S7, a large S7 with an S Pen. I don't see it that way, but I think a lot of hardcore Note fans will.
What's up guys, this is Saf from Super Saf TV. So the Note 7, quite like it. It's a lot of what we were expecting, but it's a lot of good stuff. I'm looking forward to checking it out, and just got it here in my pocket. Very nice. I like the new color as well. I like the fact that it's symmetrical, fits in the hand. It's got the cameras that we know and love from the S7 and S7 Edge, and this is really cool. I can just write on it, and there you go. So here, look. In case you missed it on my t-shirt. Boom. Hey, Gadget Groupies! So I'm Gadget Guy here, one bag now over at PocketNow.com.
playing with the Galaxy Note 7. And actually, now that I've got this phone in my hot little hands, my little hobbit hands here, I'm feeling a lot better about it. I know during some of the podcasts, we were a little concerned about where the Note line might be going. Was it becoming just another sort of derivative follow piece to phones like the Galaxy S7? And now that we've had a chance to actually play with it, see it in person, all of the little touches are actually really greatly appreciated. It's really nice to see Samsung is approaching the Note 7 with the same attention to detail that we saw at the beginning of the year with the S7 and the S7 Edge. Now, if you're not really a big fan of S Pen activities and you were waiting to see if the Note was going to bring something crazy revolutionary to the table, you might be a bit disappointed in that this is following so closely behind phones like the S7 Edge. But if you were a Note fan and you wanted to see all of those little improvements, you wanted to see the faster camera system, and for all of those little aesthetic touches too, like how the glass curves on both sides of the device, that it's now symmetrical design, I think a lot of people are going to appreciate those little touches. And again, for people like me that really care about that lifestyle durability, that we have not only the phone, which is water and dust resistant, but also the S Pen, which is water and dust resistant. And thankfully, unlike last year, we don't seem to have the same issues with PenGate, where everyone said that I was wrong in thinking that was a big deal, but Samsung did address that, and I'm happy they did. So folks, I'm sure Thunder E is going to have a ton of coverage on the Galaxy Note 7. We're going to have a bunch of videos on PocketNow.com. I hope you check them all out. Loving this show. I'm really impressed with this phone. I'm really looking forward to running it through all kinds of tests and reviews and comparisons, and I'll send it back to Thunder E.
So guys, you've heard from a lot of YouTubers out here today what they think about the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. The latest device from Samsung, which we have here. We've tried it out, it's been pretty interesting. There've been many thoughts and processes, but we have to say that Samsung has done a lot of great things in refining and making this a device that you might want to check out.